What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and you're watching our Pac-12 football channel.
Will the chaos continue in the Pac-12? Well, it all starts on Friday night with Cal hosting Arizona State. This game will be at 10:30. It's a late night game on ESPN. Cal favored by 4.5 points. That doesn't mean anything. What does Vegas know? I mean, everyone has been totally wrong about pretty much every game in the Pac-12. So Arizona State will probably win this game. No, really, I think Cal playing home with that defense should be able to win this one, but it'll be close. It'll be low scoring, very similar to that Arizona State versus Michigan State game, and it should be a bloodbath there. Arizona State again taking on Cal Friday night. Washington hosting USC. This is one of the biggest games of the weekend. Both teams, if they're going to have any shot at making the college football playoff, and I don't really think either team has a chance, but if they're going to have a chance, they've got to win this game. This is a huge game for both teams. Washington favored by 10. The game is at 3:30 Eastern Time. It's on Fox. This, again, will kind of tell the story for both teams, not only for a potential playoff spot, but just in the Pac-12 race. The loser of this game will have, well, USC's one loss was actually to BYU, so they would still. This game means a lot more to Washington. Washington cannot lose this game. They are going to be really desperate coming in here, because if you've got 2 losses in the conference already before you even face Oregon, before you face Washington State, it's going to be very tough. So this is a must-win game for Washington. For USC, at least in the Pac-12 race, maybe this game doesn't actually mean all that much, because if they take care of business in their division games, they will go to the Pac-12 championship. We put Stanford on upset alert this week. It was on our upset alert video. They are only favored by 4 points on the road at Oregon State. It's been an awful year for the Cardinals so far. I mean, they offensively, they just cannot get it going. Defensively, they haven't looked good. Just a rough year for them. Oregon State hasn't really done a whole lot. They lost to Hawaii. They lost to Oklahoma State. But they played Stanford pretty tough in recent years, and I think they'll have an opportunity maybe to pull off an upset here. It's on the Pac-12 Network, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And again, Stanford favored by 4 in this one, but it's one that I could see going either way. Utah hosting Washington State. Both teams coming off of really tough losses last week. This game will be at 10 o'clock Eastern Time on FS1. Utah is favored by 5.5 points in this matchup, probably really because they're at home. Tyler Huntley and Zach Moss are both banged up, so we'll have to watch that and see if they're able to go. If they can't go, I think Washington State will win this game, but if both of those players are in there playing at home, I think it's going to be tough for the Cougars to come in there and beat this Utah team. I think they're just too sound on both sides of the ball, and they win a pretty close game, but keep an eye on those injuries. Final game of the week in the Pac-12 is UCLA at Arizona. Again, what does Vegas know? They know absolutely nothing. Arizona favored by 7, but UCLA was a huge underdog last week and beat Washington State. They can do it again. Who knows? It's on ESPN. It's at 10:30 Eastern Time. I'm looking for this game to be fairly high scoring. You see the over-under is 72. That would put it around in the low 30s, upper 20s, or actually, I guess put it in the 30s, 38 to 31. Would that get you kind of close there? I don't know, but anyways, this game should be a shootout, in my opinion. Khalil Tate's looked pretty good this year so far. UCLA, have they turned the corner with that big win over Washington State? We will find out. This is going to have major implications, I think, in the Pac-12. Loser of this one probably going to be out of the race.